It's our first episode of 2023. Yay! We're going to start with some new voices. Yours. Last month, we asked our audience for resolutions, and y'all definitely delivered. So today on CityCast Las Vegas, my co-host, David Figler.
Hey.
And myself will share our New Year's resolutions for Las Vegas and react to yours. Happy New Year! It's Tuesday, January 3rd, 2023. I'm Vogue Robinson, and this is CityCast Las Vegas. Before 2022 ended, we asked you all what you hope to see from Las Vegas this year. We divided them up into 3 buckets. First up, we heard a lot about traffic. Now, David, why would that be?
I have no idea because the city of Las Vegas and Clark County are planned so well when it comes to driving around.
That's
we
right.
have barely scratched that surface on the podcast.
Let's listen to some of these voicemails.
Yeah, let's get into that.
Hi, my name is Eric Duran-Valle. My resolution for the city in 2023 would be to finally get started on some kind of light rail or metro system. I've just really not been enjoying driving lately, and I would like to be able to, just get to where I want to go while also being able to read a book or listen to my music or watch a YouTube video. I would like to have the option.
Hi, this is Mallory, and I would love to see in 2023 more of us take public transit. And I want us all to recognize the value of the buses and system that is in our community that can get us all where we need to go.
Hey, CityCast Las Vegas. My name's Chris. My resolution for the city this year is that we have the safest year on the roads ever. For cyclists, pedestrians, and drivers. Let's all take a breath, slow down, and make sure more of us get home safe.
Hey CityCast, this is Bryan. Hey, my New Year's resolution for the entire Las Vegas area, people, when you're out there on the roadways, settle down. Stop taking chances. Don't drive like 110 on the 215 Beltway. Stop doing all that foolish craziness in 2023. Let's get that under control.
Yes, hello. My name is Patrick, and my resolution for the city for New Year's is that I believe that we need a 20 is plenty campaign like in Portland, Oregon. The traffic fatalities, the crashes in general are increasing every year.
Hi, this is Veronica Clash, and my New Year's resolution for Las Vegas is to please stop charging locals for parking at casinos, downtown, anywhere. Make the tourists pay. Don't make us pay.
What's up, CityCast Las Vegas? This is Tami, and I think our city's resolution should be make it rain, and I predict an end to parking fees.
Make it rain.
I love that it's not even a resolution, it's a prediction. It's like, I predict they're going to end the parking fees. So, I vote yes on her prediction.
Make it rain. I love that.
Rain, things that we can't control. Which of these resolutions, David, do you think resonated with you the most?
I mean, public transit all the way. I'm so excited. But also, I'm sad that Eric did not mention that one of the things he could do on public transit is listen to CityCast Las Vegas. But, it's all right.
It's implied.
It is implied. I think it is implied. Yeah, let's think that way. But, we got to give up our cars. And is 2023 the year where we do a little less of our personal car driving? I don't know, Vogue.
I think anything like that is going to take a lot more time than just, 1 year. I know that they've been trying to make improvements, and even my spouse, AJ's dad, used to work for RTC as well, and he stays taking the bus. Like, he'll walk a mile to a frickin' bus stop, which is not my jam. And I feel like this city, until we have a system that is tighter and more closely knit, once summer hits, public transportation in Las Vegas don't make no sense. Period.
It's a challenge. It's a challenge. Look, they're trying, but people have to use it. It's a challenge. Look, we're a sprawl. They keep building further and further out.
Big.
You don't think that makes transit harder? So, we need to be more thoughtful, and transit is so part of that equation. I'm not surprised. All of our people are absolutely traffic focused in prayers and hopes for 2023.
Yeah, for sure. So let's get into the next set of clips. Health and education. Ding, that's your topic. Let's listen.
Hey, City Cast, Las Vegas. This is GW. And I think our city's resolution should be to throw everything we've got on our kids. Support for our teachers and students in school, support for children that are involved in the juvenile justice system, and support for children in the foster care and abuse and neglect system, and bring them the peace and security that they deserve.
Hi, this is Camelot Todd. I'm a reporter here, and I would like to see UNLV and CSN and more higher education facilities partner with the Department of Family Services to foster easier access to mental health care for kids involved in the child welfare system.
Hi, this is Gemini. I was calling about the 2023 resolutions for Las Vegas. As someone who writes about food and drink in Las Vegas, I'm volunteering myself and asking others to get more involved in sharing information and finding ways to better connect food distributors and food banks to those in need of outreach on a more regular basis. There are various distribution organizations that exist in the Valley, but many also seem to be related to a church or other non-secular organizations. While all of these are helpful and should be celebrated, we need to make sure that we focus on feeding the entire Valley and that those in distribution systems can be reached by those without transportation, without extra funds, and without access to a membership-related organization.
Hi, everyone. This is Crystal Zelke with the Southern Nevada Water Authority, and I'm calling in to let you know what my New Year's resolution is for our city. I hope to see all Southern Nevada residents and businesses continue to step up in every way they can to protect our beautiful Lake Mead and water supply. Every one of us can conserve and make a difference by following seasonal watering restrictions, reporting water waste, fixing irrigation leaks, and replacing unused grass with water-smart landscaping.
PSA.
Yo,
it's a slash. It was a twofer. It was a PSA/resolution.
That was deep.
I love it.
I love our people. Look, okay, so first off, GW mentioning foster care and children, like just throwing everything, many of our resources to our children, I think is an excellent point that we definitely need to do, especially because our population of youth who do not have homes is so high. So shout out to GW, because I feel like, boom, that's like an episode pitch. Thanks.
Yeah,
boom.
they all those action items. Las Vegas is, kind of an adult city that also has kids, but now we
family town.
Really have to come to terms with the fact that kids grow up and make more kids, and we're growing and growing and all the needs are not being taken care of, and it's really not fair.
Yeah. But shout out to 3 Square and to the Solidarity Fridge that are handling food. And then, the water conservation. We are one of those states that uses less water than the majority of the other states that are taking. So everybody else should get on our level. That's my shout out. Shout out to Vegas.
Yeah. And Gemini had some really interesting points, but I think we also need to say, hey, sometimes those churches are picking up the slack that the city and county aren't. Mm-hmm. And it's really important. And as long as they're not, requiring people to convert, I'm all in favor of resource wherever they come. I mean, I feel it's a shame that we have to rely on a lot of NGOs and churches and other community resources to help out. But I'm very, very thankful that they're there. And I think Gemini would agree with that. Mm. Hey, Vogue, we also had a listener who wrote in.
Yeah.
This one's from Marc, who wrote in with this. He said, I hope that the world will see us as a culturally rich destination filled with beautiful people that make it so.
I love that. And I think it's definitely true. Like, we got your entertainment, but we got good people, and we got excellent culture on and off strip.
Hey, world, we're right here. Listen to CityCast Las Vegas, world, and you'll hear all the voices from our city.
To us.
We're all here. We're here, right here. Look at us.
Dope.
All right, so we got one more category, one more bucket. These were tourism and entertainment resolutions.
Oh, here we go.
Hey everybody, this is Lucas, co-host of Land Parties with Ryan Smith. My New Year's resolution for Las Vegas is for the city to host one of the biggest esports tournaments in the world and get on the calendar for hosting the League of Legends World Championships.
Hey there, this is Scott over at Vital Vegas at casino.org, and I think Las Vegas is kind of heading toward a rude awakening. We've been kind of resting on our laurels post-pandemic with this massive influx of gaming revenue, $1 billion a month in Nevada for 20 months. But I think there's going to be kind of a reality check that's needed. So one of my New Year's hopes for Las Vegas really is that collectively the town will get serious about focusing on value again and understanding that there's a lot of competition for tourism now, and legal gambling has spread across the country. Everybody needs to get serious about this perception of Vegas that's changing, that there's nickel and diming going on, that there's unnecessary fees, that people aren't being treated in the way they're used to in years past when Vegas felt like service was a little more personalized. So that's it. I think Vegas is in great shape. I resolve to prevent additional sports coming to Las Vegas. Enough sports. Let's get back to what Vegas is good at, drinking and gambling, and occasionally shows. I try to stay upbeat, but there's just, reality.
Whoa. What do you really think, Vital Vegas? That is a very consistent, if you're a follower, as many people are, of the Vital Vegas Twitter account, that is a very consistent resolution. What do you think about it, folk?
Wow. I appreciated the sentiment about coming back to that space of the city being service oriented. That I say yes to that component of serving the customers. So more places are getting casinos. And I think really we should be leaning towards that shift, and it shouldn't just be about tourism, but what else are we doing for the people who live here, and finding ways to have a different vein of lifeblood in our city. We need a new water source, and we need a new money source, to be honest.
You are firmly in the diversify the economy camp.
Yes.
You want to see that. Yeah, I get that too.
Warren Buffett says, I got to diversify my portfolio.
But look, I'm going to side with Vital Vegas a little bit on this one. I mean, there is no other place like Las Vegas.
True.
There are a lot of places trying to replicate what we have. Some laws have been passed that make that a lot easier.
Sure.
Yeah, casinos are going to be popping up everywhere, but look, there's no beating the impact of 44, maybe more million people coming here every year. And they're not coming here for, Capriati's, though they should. They're coming here for the gambling experience. And it's a thing. And
Do you think
I get what he's saying. We do take ourselves a little bit for granted.
My thing is, none of my friends ever came to Vegas like, oh, yeah, we're going to come to Vegas and gamble. People came to put on their cute little dresses. Guys came to spray their bodies up with, 85 levels of Axe and rub up on each other. And so as long as people have bodies.
Worse than cigarette smoke in a casino.
And they want to touch each other's bodies with other bodies, we're going to be fine. It's not the gambling. It's the looking cute, going to shows. I think we up the ante on where else people can get entertainment. If we get this national monument, this is a portfolio, baby. I think we need to advertise our portfolio in a different way. So where the marketers at? Come through.
And what do you think about the blockade he recommends on new sports? I guess box lacrosse gets in under the wire.
Meanwhile, slap boxing or whatever, slap fighting, lacrosse. I mean, it sounds like baseball is at the bottom of the barrel at this point, which I'm not mad at. I think it's weird to get sports, but I think what we're hearing is the shift of Vegas being a place for other people to come versus serving the people who live here.
Well, if sports are service, I mean,
AJ
it was always
is so happy about sports. People are so proud, David. You don't have that joy. You ain't been to some Knights games? Lie and say you haven't.
No, I enjoy it. I enjoy the spectacle, sure. But I say, let's put Vital Vegas in a room with Lucas and talk about the future of esports.
Yeah.
How's that?
I mean, that's a different type of sports.
Yeah. No, I was glad to hear from Lucas. He was a great guest on the show with his co-host over there.
Yeah. Shout out to Ryan and Lucas and their show as well. They did win an award, so shout out.
They
love
did.
to them.
Big time award.
Okay. Oh, look, we've got notes from Scott. Our very own Scott Dickensheets, our newsletter editor, said this year, I'd like to see the city resolve to limit its Oscar Goodman legacy glorifying to maybe just one statue and, I don't know, some keychains.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And what about Sonia? She popped in too, right? Our producer?
Yeah, she did. You want to read hers?
Sonia Cho Swanson. Hold on. Let me pull it up. I hope that this is the year that Las Vegas finally gets a Waffle House.
No, Sonia. No.
What? Have you been to a Waffle House?
I have, in the middle of a really trash winter in, it's the place where they make bourbon, somewhere in Kentucky. And it was scattered. I don't need that.
I don't know. Maybe she could, get her own Waffle House.
Franchise it. I do support Sonia diversifying her portfolio and opening. If you open that Waffle House, girl, make your money. Okay, let's wrap this up. David, what is your resolution? Do you make New Year's resolutions? And if so, what you got for Vegas?
You know what? I think also through this and other formats, but mostly through CityCast Las Vegas, searching for more transparency. Vegas has been a very insecure place. It doesn't like criticism, digging deep. People are afraid that the bodies will start emerging and that's a bad thing. But I think we're all grown up now. I think we can take it. I think it makes us better to really know what's going on and not just accept, well, that's the way it goes or that's what happens. So now I get to flip it. What is yours, Vogue?
Oh, resolutions. I loved what Camelot said about seeing CSN and UNLV and other education places partnering with the Department of Family Services. Even Bev Rogers, when Bev came on the show, it was the same thing. How can we stop spreading our resources so thin and finding where can we dig deep and help our community in those ways? So facilitating those types of partnerships, because I think we can do it. I think we have enough resources in Vegas to solve a lot of our problems.
Agreed. A lot of money flows through the metaphorical rivers of our city. Just the casino's $1 billion a month.
Right. So let's figure out how to distribute that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, David, it's been lovely talking to you. Yay.
Lovely. It's lovely looking with hope towards the future. And I'm just so happy to hear the voices of the people who are listening to the podcast too.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. That's all for today here on CityCast Las Vegas. Thank you to Eric
and Mallory,
Chris,
Bryan,
Patrick,
Veronica,
Tami,
GW,
Camelot,
Gemini,
Crystal,
Lucas,
Scott,
and Marc
for sharing your city resolutions with us. We appreciate you. If you didn't get a chance to hear your Vegas resolutions, it's not too late. Send us a voicemail at 702-514-0719. If you enjoyed the show, take a video of yourself festively shouting out CityCast Las Vegas and put it on social media. Be sure to link where you listen to the podcast. And let's all celebrate a whole new year of podcasts about the most unique city in the world, us. Be sure to also subscribe to our morning newsletter. Everyone is already talking about it. Get in. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more news from around the city. Talk soon.
So yeah, that's it. Happy New Year.
Have a safe and wonderful holiday season, and I wish everyone a beautiful 2023.
Thanks, and Happy New Year.
So let's get it together on those roadways in 2023. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Thanks, guys. Love the pod and love the newsletter.
Thank you. Have a good one. And Happy New Year's.